Good morning, Patriot pals. Thank you for joining me. Have a good day and God bless you. Let's get into the news. And looks like we have some breaking news here. It looks like the FBI is raiding Biden's home in Delaware searching for more classified documentation that he probably does still have stashed there at his home. Again, why wasn't this done back in November before the midterm elections? Well, because we know that was political because he was colluding along with the DOJ. But now that the elections are over, and they have to get rid of Biden, this is the new normal. The intelligence agencies are working on behalf of people like Barack Hussein Obama, and other globalists and others to replace Biden because he has outlived his usefulness for the regime. And so they're going to look for regime change by using this as a pretext. So let's go and dive into what we have here. Coming to us from the Daily Mail UK edition over here says breaking FBI searches Biden's beach home in Roe Booth for more classified documents. Agents scour property for files after it was revealed National Archives were told to keep quiet about the investigation. Biden's cooperation with search. His attorney said search was planned ahead of time. Biden's lawyers have said there is no classified information at the Rio Booth home. Federal agents are searching Joe Biden's beach home for classified documents, the president's attorney said on Wednesday, as critics takes yet another troubling term for the administration. Biden is cooperating with the search of his 6-bedroom, 4,800 square foot home in Delaware's beach town. His attorney Bob Bauer said today, with the president's full support and cooperation, the DOJ is conducting a planned search of the home in Delaware under the DOJ standard procedures. It is the interest of the operational security and integrity is sought to do this by work without advanced public notice, and we agreed to cooperate, Bauer said in a statement. This search today is a further step in a thorough and timely DOJ process. We will continue to fully support and facilitate. We will have further information at the conclusion of today's search. The statement was released at various news outlets reported to search. Marking yet another occasion, the administration made an announcement after journalists uncovered the info. It comes at the White House deals with questions about how transparent it has been on the crisis, which keeps on growing. Biden's attorneys have said there are no classified documents at the beach home, have searched it themselves, but the FBI agents searched Biden's Wilmington, Delaware home in late January and found more classified documents there after the president's attorneys had conducted their own search. And the White House has filed questions last week, or fielded questions for the last week, about whether a search of the home might happen this week when Biden was at Camp David and his Wilmington residence. But the administration officials have declined to answer questions about specifics, citing ongoing Justice Department investigation. So what we have here, again, is something that we've talked about right now. Why now? Why is this such an important story? And trust me, I'm no Joe Biden fan whatsoever. And I believe he's a criminal. But why all of a sudden some news media acting like hard-hitting news media, where they are now actively looking at this and cheering it on, as the DOJ and FBI descend on the Biden's homes to uncover what they claim will be more classified documentations? I want Biden out of office as much as the next guy. However, Kamala Harris is next in line, who they want to put in the Oval Office. That would be if Kamala were to win the presidency twice in a row. Now it's 8 years plus the 2 years that she serves right now as president. That would be 10 years of her leading the nation. That would be a disaster. Not that what Biden is doing is not a disaster already. However, have you seen Kamala Harris? Have you seen her? Joe Biden makes her look smart sometimes. This is an attempt by the deep state to once again, do something that they've done in the past. People like Richard Nixon, the CIA and the FBI working together to oust a president, a popular, pleasant president at that point, right? You want, like every state in the union, a popular president. They were able to out. This is a game plan. This is how they want to do it. And we'll see the media force continue to force the hand of other officials around Biden to possibly resign. Again, this is something that Rush Limbaugh predicted back in December of 2020, saying that when the regime was ready for regime change, you are going to find all sorts of crimes that Biden has committed, and the softball media will once again become a hardball media. Again, it's kind of working out to exactly how we've laid this out. But I'm curious to see what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that is the theory moving forward? Are they replacing Biden with Kamala? Is Obama behind all of this? Let me know in the comments down below. And then, some significant news. the Federal Reserve has decided to raise interest rates by 25 basis points, bringing them to their highest level since October of 2007. Right before the Great Recession was triggered. This caused the major indexes to drop while gold and silver remain neutral. The Fed didn't say whether they will continue to raise rates. However, they did hint that if inflation is sticky, they will do future rate hikes in order to bring it down. They also acknowledged that the Russia-Ukraine war has no influence on the American inflation problem anymore. I thought that was very interesting. Now, in some good news, the price of oil has enough data now that economists feel comfortable saying that oil is trending downwards. And that we could see oil go as low as $65 per barrel, which would be a noticeable difference at the gas pump. When that'd be nice, lower gas prices and some real relief at the gas pump. By the way, would you mind letting our community know in the comments section down below? Have you seen the price of gas come down in a noticeable way where you live? Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Former President Donald Trump has continued to scale up his attacks against Governor Ron DeSantis. He stated the real Ron is a rhino globalist who closed quickly down on Florida and even its beaches. He loved the vaccine and wasted money on testing. How quickly people forget. Now, for those that don't know, rhino means Republican in name only. And I believe that Trump is trying to paint Ron DeSantis as a fraud. Isn't politics interesting, friends? One day enemies the next. Now I'd be curious to know, do you think Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, as a rhino globalist? Or is this Trump trying to label him and box him out of running against him as president in 2024? Let me know your thoughts down below. After previously making comments about possible of nuclear Armageddon, President Joe Biden has gone soft and is now taking a different tone. Biden just stated, if we don't stay under 1.5 degrees Celsius, we're going to have a real problem. It's the single most existential threat to humanity we've ever faced, including nuclear war. So in simple terms, President Biden believes climate change and global warming are more dangerous than nuclear war with Vladimir Putin, despite our current global situation. Now, Trump took an opportunity to respond to this by stating wrong, not even close, nuclear war is the biggest threat. Now, speaking of war, Putin has just told NATO exactly what he plans to do next. And it won't end well. In my opinion. Every member of NATO, including the United States of America, has been saying how tanks will change the war, how tanks will allow Ukraine to finally push Putin and the Russian Federation army out of Ukraine. However, many military intel people that I follow say this is a big joke, it's not going to change the war. Well, Putin has just ordered the Russian Federation army to make. They say it will demoralize the Ukrainian army and humiliate NATO. He even offered 5 million Russian rubles to the first person to take out a US Abrams tank or a German Leopard to tank. So basically, Putin's plan is to sick the military and all of their power on these new tanks, then go back to fighting the war as usual, all in an attempt to demoralize Ukraine and humiliate NATO. In the meantime, Putin also announced that he is readying close to 200,000 new soldiers to start making their way towards the border to celebrate the one-year anniversary of the special military operation. Also, he is saying if Ukraine does not stop bombing within the borders of Russia, that this war will escalate beyond what it is right now. Now Ukraine is telling NATO that intel is saying that Vladimir Putin plans to make a big revenge push on Ukraine to celebrate the one-year anniversary. The head of NATO Jens Stoltenberg announced today that it appears Putin has no plans for peace. Elon Musk is reportedly gearing up to compete with his former company PayPal. He has much bigger ambitions for Twitter than simply being a social media app. In fact, Twitter has been trying to get legal approval to allow its users to send and receive money through the app. Over time, Elon Musk could develop the app to where it would include bank accounts and cryptocurrency capability, basically, like Venmo, our Cash App through the big Twitter universe. Now, it doesn't surprise me that Elon Musk is taking his company in this unique direction. After all, there's a lot of money in banking transactions, and he's the creator of PayPal. So of course, he would do that. Now, speaking of Elon Musk, I want to take just a couple of minutes to tell my YouTube community about an incredible opportunity. In the past, I've told you about how you can gain access to private companies before they go public on the public stock exchanges. And I've got a big one for you. Now you have until February 7th to get involved. But have you heard about this new chatbot called ChatGPT? Last month, it took the internet by storm. Every major influencer I follow, from Joe Rogan to some of the smartest people on the internet, they're all talking about ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT is a state-of-the-art language model, which is really good at researching, understanding, and then giving it back to you as if it was a human telling you that the information you're searching. It can compete with Google in answering your questions. It knows how to write music, create scripts for movies, videos, social media posts. It can even analyze large amounts of financial data to help people make investment decisions, detect fraud, or provide market trend insight. In fact, it's so exciting that Microsoft just offered $10 billion for the right to invest in this opportunity. It's a versatile tool with a variety of industries. Elon Musk of Tesla called it scary good AI. And Mark Zuckerberg admits it's the most advanced language model we have ever seen. And guess what? This is just one of the insane products created by OpenAI, probably the most exciting company in the AI space. Just look at their DALL-E model that can generate images from text description that you enter. It can literally, you can say, draw me an owl with glasses and a scarf, and it will go out, do a search, and then it will paint that very thing for you. Now, as we move into the future, advancements in AI will become increasingly important. This industry is experiencing tremendous growth. In 2020, the global artificial intelligence market size was valued at about $65 billion. However, by 2030, it's projected to be over $1.5 trillion. Now, OpenAI stands at the forefront of a new era where artificial intelligence will shape and enhance every aspect of our lives. The company, however, is committed to responsible AI development. This is a crucial aspect for ensuring that AI is developed in an ethical and in a safe manner. But how do you get a part of OpenAI and this new AI revolution, because OpenAI is still a private company? This is where Disruptor comes in. And you can get access indirectly to these private shares through this Raptor. So I'm going to leave a link down below for Disruptor as well as their detailed analysis of the company OpenAI. Disruptor offers investments in the most advanced private companies. Right now, with the help of Disruptor, accredited investors can get exposure to OpenAI starting at $1,000. So hurry up, follow that opportunity. It's only available until February 7th. And I don't want you to miss out on learning about OpenAI and getting involved. And I just want to thank this Raptor for bringing this information to my attention and also to my community's attention. Today, the FBI has conducted another search for classified documents at Biden's beach house. Biden's lawyer Bob Bauer stated the search was performed and the president is offering full support and cooperation. While no classified documents were found at his residence, the FBI has continued to investigate how Biden ended up with classified documents after his term as vice president. So did he take these from President Obama? Did he sneak these out? How did he get so many classified documents? That's the question the FBI wants to know. Now, this is really interesting. Representative James Comer announced today that the National Archive admitted they were told about the classified documents scandal before the midterm election, but they were ordered not to go public with the story. When asked who ordered the silence of this bombshell story, the archive director refused to say who made the order for silence. My guess is this guy's about to be subpoenaed before Congress, because they are going to want to know who ordered this, right? Like, from a few good men who ordered the code red, right? They're going to do contact tracing all the way back up to see who buried the story from the American people and influenced a national election. Ladies and gentlemen, give me your thoughts below. And hit subscribe right now. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching the video.